Think of a high-end camera tripod. Like, you aren't just buying it to keep the camera out of the dirt.
Right, exactly. You're paying for the stability.
Yeah, you're buying that locking fluid head, those exact mathematically calculated angles so your lens hits the perfect target without drifting even a millimeter.
It's basically precision engineering disguised as a basic mount.
Exactly. And welcome to today's deep dive, where we're applying that exact logic to the hidden world of commercial audiovisual infrastructure. Our mission today is to decode this whole space using one highly specific source.
Yeah, we are looking at the product page for the QSC AD-YMS10-WH Yoke Mount, sold by HDTVSupply.
Which I know sounds super niche, but it's an incredibly revealing lens into this industry.
It really is. I mean, we'll dissect the physical specs, the pricing model, and, the whole B2B retail ecosystem required to get this heavy-duty hardware into the spaces you visit every single day.
So on the surface, it's a yoke mounting bracket. Just heavy-duty steel, white finish, designed exclusively to hold one specific loudspeaker, which is the QSC AD-S10T.
Right, and it's built for both indoor and outdoor commercial applications, basically to allow for flexible speaker aiming.
Which sounds great, keeping a heavy speaker safely suspended off the ground. But wait, hold on. I was looking at the price here, and it's $227.
Yep. 227.
For what is essentially a U-shaped piece of white steel. Like, are they just slapping a commercial label on the box to artificially inflate the cost?
Well, it's easy to think that, but the stakes in a commercial space are entirely different from, say, mounting a soundbar in your living room. Safety and precision are completely non-negotiable here.
Because it's hanging directly over people's heads.
Exactly. And that flexible speaker aiming we mentioned, that dictates the entire acoustic geometry of a crowded room. If a speaker is angled off by just a few degrees in, like a cavernous sports bar or a noisy restaurant, you create these massive acoustic dead zones.
Oh, wow. Or overlapping echo chambers, right?
Yes, precisely. So this mount ensures that the heavy speaker stays exactly where the audio engineers mathematically plotted it. It locks it in safely above the ground.
Okay, that makes sense. But there's also a really clever data harvesting strategy hidden in the box, too.
Oh, the warranty thing.
Yeah, the mount comes with a standard 3-year factory warranty. But that warranty instantly doubles to 6 years simply by registering the product online.
It's such a smart manufacturer strategy. I mean, it provides that long-term peace of mind for commercial installations, which buyers obviously demand.
Right.
But at the same time, it ensures the manufacturer captures the end user's data. They get to build a direct relationship and completely bypass the retail middleman.
Which is brilliant. And speaking of the retail side, because the stakes for getting this acoustic geometry right are so high, venues aren't just tossing these mounts into a standard digital shopping cart.
No, not at all. It requires a completely different tier of retail.
Exactly. And that's where HDTVSupply comes in. They boast a 25-year history as a global home for audio and video products, and their site is built entirely around commercial purchasing habits.
You definitely see incentives there that just don't exist on regular consumer sites. Like, they offer a 5% discount if you pay via check or wire transfer.
Which is wild to think about for normal shopping. But when a stadium or a massive retail chain orders, say, 500 of these mounts, a 3% credit card processing fee eats up thousands of dollars.
Oh, easily. So they incentivize wire transfers to protect their margins on those massive volume orders.
Right. But even behind all this high-volume technical commerce, the logistics are still deeply human. I noticed the site holds a 4.7 out of 5-star rating.
And if you read the reviews, they frequently highlight the support staff.
Yeah, I saw one customer from Texas who specifically praised a staff member named Rachel for her help navigating a really complex custom order.
Because at the end of the day, someone still has to do the math, right? They have to calculate the angles, ensure the specific gear required for a massive installation actually arrives on time.
Exactly. And even if you aren't outfitting a commercial space yourself, this invisible infrastructure dictates the ambiance of literally everywhere you go.
The hardware just fades into the background, but the effect on your experience is immediate.
It really is. So next time you're in a bustling restaurant enjoying perfectly balanced background music that actually allows you to easily hear the person across the table, just look up.
If the sound is perfect, you probably won't even notice the hardware.
Exactly. But it does make you wonder, how much of our mood, our buying habits, and our overall enjoyment in these spaces is being secretly engineered by just a few degrees of tilted steel?